The ESTA is a fairly simple form to fill out. The first half of the form asks for personal information such as your name, address, and passport details, while the second half asks a series of 7 questions to which you have to answer either yes or no. Before you submit the form, you'll be able to change any section apart from the country that issued your passport and your passport number. If you change your passport before you travel, you will need to apply for the ESTA again and pay the required fees. If you make a mistake on the passport expiry or issuance date, you can correct this prior to making payment. If you make the payment and realize you've made a mistake, you will need to apply again. Once you've submitted the ESTA and you've completed the payment information, you can still make changes to certain sections of the form. These include your telephone number and email address, the city where you're boarding your flight, the details about your carrier, and your address in the USA. If you make a mistake on one of the questions A to G, things get a bit trickier. Depending on the question, you may simply be able to apply again in 24 hours for a new ESTA. However, it may not be that easy. You may have answered yes to a question where you should have actually answered no. For example, you may have thought that you had a communicable disease, whereas you actually do not. U.S. Customs and Border Protection advise sending an email to the authorities through the website, providing details of your ESTA application along with why you think you answered the question incorrectly. They will then go over the details of your email and advise you on the best solution. It may be the case that you can simply apply for the ESTA again, but this depends on the details of your application.